Welcome to Module 5, Section 14 of your California Contractor License Exam Prep course. In this section, we're covering exterior repairs, a key part of many residential remodels that includes roof patching, siding replacement, stucco repairs, and exterior painting. As a B2 residential remodeling contractor, you are allowed to perform a wide range of exterior finish work, provided you stay within your classification scope and avoid structural modifications. Knowing what you can legally do, how to do it properly, and when to bring in a specialty subcontractor is critical to running a compliant and efficient remodeling business. Let's start with roof patching. Under the B2 license, you may perform minor, non-structural roof repairs. That means fixing or replacing damaged shingles, flashing, or small sections of roofing material that have failed due to age or localized damage. What you cannot do is install an entirely new roof or alter the structural elements of the roof system, such as rafters, trusses, or sheathing over large areas. Those tasks require a C39 roofing contractor license or the appropriate specialty classification. Your scope is limited to maintenance and repair, such as replacing a few missing shingles, sealing around roof penetrations, like vents and skylights, and applying patching compounds to small leaks. When performing roof patches, always observe safety requirements. California OSHA mandates fall protection for work over 6 feet, and you must follow ladder safety protocols and use personal protective equipment. On sloped roofs, toe boards or roof jacks may be required. Your repair methods must match the existing roof system, whether it's asphalt shingles, rolled roofing, or a flat roof membrane, and any materials you use must comply with local fire and weather resistance codes. Be sure to document the extent of the patching and clearly communicate to the homeowner what's being repaired versus what might need a licensed roofer's attention in the future. Next, siding. The two contractors may legally remove and replace siding materials on existing structures, provided no structural framing is modified. This includes wood-lap siding, fiber cement panels, vinyl siding, and stucco panel systems. You can also repair water-damaged sheathing under siding, as long as it does not involve changes to load-bearing components. The key here is that siding is considered a finished system, not a structural one, and you're allowed to restore it to a sound and finished state. When replacing siding, proper moisture management is critical. California's building code requires that all new siding installations include a weather-resistive barrier, such as building paper or house wrap, behind the cladding. Flashing must be installed around all penetrations, such as windows, doors, and utility lines, to direct water away from the sheathing. If you're working with fiber cement siding, use corrosion-resistant fasteners and cut using tools with dust collection or appropriate PPE to prevent silica exposure. Always follow manufacturer installation instructions to maintain warranties and code compliance. Now let's talk about stucco. You are permitted to patch and repair stucco finishes under your BE2 license, provided you are not applying full 3-coat systems on new framing or modifying structural lath systems. Common tasks include repairing cracks, retexturing damaged areas, and blending new stucco into existing finishes. A typical patch involves removing the damaged section, installing new metal lath or fiberglass mesh as needed, applying the base and finish coats, and matching the existing texture. Be mindful of expansion joints, color matching, and curing times. If a client requests a full restucco of the home or structural lath work, subcontracting to AC, 35 lathing, and plastering contractor is appropriate. California's Energy Code, Title 24, Part 6, also applies to exterior wall repairs. If you remove more than 50 square feet of siding or stucco and the framing cavity is exposed, you may be required to insulate that wall to current standards before recladding. This ensures thermal integrity and compliance with statewide energy goals. Check with the building department for specific thresholds in your jurisdiction. Exterior painting is fully within your scope. This includes pressure washing, scraping, caulking, priming, and applying finish coats on wood, stucco, siding, doors, and trim. All paints and primers used on the project must comply with CAL Green Low VOC requirements. The exterior surface must be clean and sound before application. On bare wood or new siding, a primer coat is mandatory to ensure adhesion and weather resistance. For repainting, remove all peeling or flaking paint and sand smooth transitions before recoating. Don't forget about masking and protection. Use plastic sheeting or drop cloths to cover plants, windows, and walkways. When spraying paint, check wind direction and mask surfaces thoroughly to prevent overspray. Exterior projects often require ladders or scaffolding. Always follow CAL/OSHA safety guidelines for fall protection and equipment use. Provide signage or perimeter barriers if you're working in areas with pedestrian access. Painting trim, fascia boards, garage doors, and porch ceilings also falls under your B2 license. If there's any rotted or damaged trim, you can replace it with like materials as part of your project. However, extensive framing repairs, roof rafter replacements, or beam work must be subcontracted to the appropriate licensed specialty contractor. Communication with clients is especially important during exterior projects. Be clear about the scope. Are you patching or replacing? Are you repairing a leak or just applying paint to improve aesthetics? Be honest about what falls within your license and what requires a roofer, plasterer, or structural contractor. This helps set expectations and reduces your liability. In all exterior work, moisture control is critical. Water intrusion from improperly installed siding, flashing, or paint failures is a leading cause of long-term damage. As a B2 contractor, you're responsible for ensuring that any repair or finish you apply will protect the home from the elements. Use code-compliant materials, follow best practices for installation, and inspect your work carefully. A leaky patch or missing flashing could cause expensive damage later and could lead to CSLB complaints or insurance issues. Finally, consider sustainability. Many clients today are interested in energy-efficient and eco-friendly upgrades. Offer low VOC paint, fiber cement siding, and cool roof coatings as options. These can often qualify for incentives or rebates, and they help position you as a knowledgeable, modern contractor who cares about performance and environmental impact. In summary, B2 contractors are authorized to perform a wide range of exterior finish repairs, including small roof patches, siding replacement, stucco spot repairs, and full exterior repainting. Stay within your scope by avoiding new roofing systems, structural changes, and full lath replacement. Always use proper materials, protect against moisture intrusion, follow safety protocols, and comply with CAL Green and Energy Code requirements. These exterior upgrades not only enhance curb appeal, they protect the integrity of the home and demonstrate your craftsmanship and professionalism.